Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. I was going through a couple of discussions online which have been coming across related to relationships, related to career, money, advice, so on and so forth. And in particular, like there were a few segments which I found can be a little more helpful than I share with you all. So just wanted to share quick tips and tricks because I do understand in a phase wherein we all are at least like the kind of energies that I feel at this point in time period, they are very it's not in particular heavy, but yeah, it just feels very as if you're getting pulled into a specific direction, or like it's like go go go, that kind of an energy wherein you just feel like you have to do something instantaneously without any specific reason or calling for that matter of fact. So I just thought, like, in a way to help you all out in case if you are looking at, like, thinking of being a little grounded before you start manifesting the right things at the right time. So when I say manifesting things at the right, in a right way at the right time, what I basically mean to justify here by saying is that align yourself in the right energies. We are always we are master manifestors. We constantly manifest at any given point in time period. There is no specific way when say, you know what, it's a full moon, it's new moon. Even while I'm speaking with you, I'm kind of manifesting my own reality, for that matter of fact. Energies are so powerful. What we need to also ensure is that we are in alignment with what we are looking forwards to. We definitely want to make the best out of the the expectations that we have set for ourselves, the intentions that we are sending out to the universe. So what I will suggest is, like, firstly, like, if you are looking at this particular time period, at least the month of April, and again, this is like a general perspective. This, even if you're not watching it in the month of April, if you're watching it at any given point in time period, this should actually be helpful for you because it's a kind of a go-to guide for you how to improve your own energies at any given point in time period, so you are able to manifest at a better rate and at a better perspective. So first of all, like, whenever you are looking into manifestation, and specifically when your energies are like feeling like extremely strong and driven, for that matter of fact, it's got to do a lot with the fact that you feel impulsive at sometimes. You may feel like super called for shadow in the mind, loud noises sometimes. It's always better to ground yourself, you know, practice breathing, breathe in, breathe out. Take a minute, do it 3 to 5 times. Breathe in slowly for 30 seconds, hold it for 10 seconds, breathe out for another 10 seconds. Just do that and do it like 3 to 5 times. You're actually going to ground yourself. You're going to feel much at ease. And focus on the fact that during the specific time when you're trying to do it, you are able to have the clarity of the thought process that you have in your mind. Don't feel called for in terms of when it's called doubts that whether or not this gonna happen. Let's say you send out and you send out the intention to basically have $10,000 in your bank account, and then you instantaneously think that, maybe that's not possible. Maybe it may not come now. Maybe it's not going to be happening in one go. Don't have that doubt in your mind. Just go about, do that. Just have the thought process. You know what? I'm already owning the $10,000 in my bank account. Period. It's there. It's growing. It's there to stay. And I'm definitely going to be multiplying it going forwards. I'm going to be multiplying my money. I'm going to grow it in different sources. Have that mindset instead of thinking that, you know what, maybe this is not going to happen. I know it's easier said than done. I mean, it's totally understandable when you don't know which source it's going to come from. At the same point in time, just always ensure that whenever you plant a thought, don't back it with a doubt. However, back it with the feeling that you already have it. And right now, it's like an immensely powerful time. You can always go about, think on the lines of you already own it. If you use the energies in the right way, without, first of all, no doubts. Second, stable energy. Thirdly, stay in the vibration of happiness, joy, rather than anger and resentment. Because at the end of the day, it matters a lot that you are able to think through things clearly with the right intention, that you are happy to have it, not that you are resenting, or let's say you're fearful that it's not going to be with you in some time. So, in short, like you are able to manage to, like, stay in this specific zone. Or what you can also do is like, that's what I generally prefer to do. I record the statements. Like, let's say I'm abundant, I'm a money magnet, I'm always happy and joyful, the day is brilliant, it's beautiful, and I'm ever so grateful to the universe for making it extremely helpful, at the same point in time being there for me whenever I need that comfort and support. So like and it's not supposed to be like what I've told you. You can go about, make your own lines. What I'll recommend is record them in your own voice, because it makes more sense, because your subconscious is kind of trained to listen to you. Like, your mind has, again, mind is not bad. Mind actually helps us in, like, creating a better parallel in this reality that we live in. However, at the same point in time, your mind knows how to kind of trick you into situations. I know. I hope that you guys are able to understand what I'm saying. It knows how to trick you into situations so that you believe it. It's more on the end of, like, this is your sanctioned reality. However, when we record these statements in our own voice and listen to them in the loop, you can listen to them while you are working, while you are driving, or let's say while you are, like, cooking, for that matter of fact. Driving, again, I mean, depends. There are a couple of people who are not able to concentrate really very well. So do ensure that when you are driving, you are able to keep the volume in a way wherein you're able to concentrate on the traffic rules as well. Let's get on that, please. Don't catch me by my words, but yeah. Whenever you are able to figure out a time for yourself during your workouts, cooking, working, your laundry time, your gardening time, or let's say for an amount of fact when you're just sitting out with a cup of coffee outside in the balcony, just keep listening to it. And it's more on the end of you're telling yourself a better lie, instead of like, surrendering to the reality that you have. You are not even trying, you're actually telling yourself a better lie to manifest the reality that you want for yourself. Do that. I generally prefer to start off, and I am able to see the effects of it in 7 days. And when I say effect of it, it's actually a significant effect. However, it's always better when you practice certain things for a certain time period. I would recommend doing this, like, record the statements, do it like for 21 days. And then after 21 days, if you want, you can change it, you're going to have a different routine. But at least follow through for 21 days. And then see for yourself what the results, how it's coming through. You want to continue listening to the same thing? Go for it. No problem. If you want to change something, rewire yourself by telling yourself another better lie, then definitely go for it. However, just to make a point, when we say it's a better lie, it means you are intending to have this as a part of your reality. It's a better lie for your brain. However, whatever your brain observes is also subjective. Whatever your brain is able to see through or decipher through from the situations, that also is from a perspective, which means that can also be a truth or a lie. So here in this instance, till the time you're not manifesting your reality, you're trying to basically have another set of projection which you are intending to have. You're trying to call it in. Instead of plugging in desperate efforts, you are doing it effortlessly. You're training your subconscious to become something that you know you're deserving of. However, your mind is not able to accept, because your mind thinks it's a lie. So you are just telling yourself a better lie in a way to train your mind to absorb the reality that you're intending to feel in this moment. So, wrapping up by saying, and like, quoting the fact that stay in the right set of energies. It's always important to think of your mind, your body needs to feel, like, it needs to feel that energy that you are you are feeling positive, you're feeling like a magnet, you are feeling like an entity who knows what you deserve. Second fact is that you have to ensure that you are able to stay happy through this point in time period. Don't surrender yourself to negativity, to anger, to resentment, to fights and gossips. Stay away from it. I mean, it's always easy way. Like, it's an always easy thing to do. That, you know what, when, let's say for instance, you're sitting in between people, they're gossiping, chatting, you are like, nice, good for you. Out. It's always better to do that rather than, investing yourself and then feeling down and then feeling like, oh my god, I should have actually saved my time. I should have actually, like, kept myself out of it, because that did not make me feel good. It's always better to do it that way rather than, like, getting into it and then feeling regretful at the end of the entire conversation. You're wasting your time as well, and yeah, and wasting your energy too. And last but not the least, say yourself a better life. It's always a better thing to do, because at the end of the day, your intention is to invite in the reality that you are looking forwards to. Might as well take a leap of faith and do it for yourself. um, Also, practice this for 21 days, see the effects of it. If in case you would want to understand, if you would want to go ahead and continue with the same thing, by all means, do it. Make a journal, record it. You will be able to see the effects for it, and you'll be able to, like, look back and understand what was it back then, what is it now, and you can share it with your friends and family also. It's a good way to go about, specifically in the time when we are, like, going through that tumultuous energy, and we all need that stabilization and that happiness within us. Um, that's about it for today's video. I just thought I'm gonna come up and share these few big things with you all, and hoping to help everybody with whatever knowledge I have in my understanding. And see you all soon. Bye bye.